Today is Friday, March 14th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And today is a day to be weather aware for the threat for severe weather, especially from Missouri over to Illinois, where the threat level is almost as high as it gets. And there could be supercells and long-lasting tornadoes that not only produce damage, but also are life-threatening. So let's look at that map here, and the culprit or the trigger for those severe thunderstorms is this area of low pressure, which just a few days ago was producing wet weather here in the west. Well, now in the middle of the country, with warm air pushing north and a lot of rotation in the atmosphere, change with wind and wind direction with height, we got those severe thunderstorms that'll be developing this afternoon. Lots of rotation means rotating severe thunderstorms capable of producing damaging winds, tornadoes, and some very large hail. And that threat extends down to the south as well, into the lower Mississippi Valley. It's just going to be to a lower extent there. So this is the scale. General thunderstorms, you can kind of ignore that. And then in the dark green, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're a level threat 4. That's moderate here on our scale from the Storm Prediction Center. That is almost as high as it gets. And that's what we're looking at as far as the severe weather threat goes from Missouri over to Illinois. So those thunderstorms include Des Moines, so watch out there as highs peak around 80. We'll be in the 70s in Grand Rapids, Chicago, and Cleveland, right around 70 in Detroit, near 80 Cincinnati and Louisville. The threat for severe weather is very real for you today in St. Louis as we peak in the low 80s. Low 80s for you in Nashville, right around 80 in Memphis. Once this cold front comes through, it is going to cool down. So by Sunday, highs in Detroit only in the mid-50s, maybe only 40s for highs on Monday. You see that cooling trend in Chicago as well, getting only to about 45 by Sunday afternoon. Down in the southeast, it's a pretty nice day. Temperatures in the low 60s in Washington, D.C., right around 70 for Wilmington and Charleston, but well into the 70s for the rest of the cities there in the southeast. Right around 80 in New Orleans and Dallas, and we're looking at 80s from Tampa all the way down to South Florida. Now that cold front coming through the middle of the country, that's going to work its way into the southeast by the end of the weekend into early next week. So highs in the southeast will be much cooler by the time we get to Monday. It is comfortable this morning in Fort Lauderdale. It'll be sunny and warm this afternoon. Wind is not really going to be an issue. Mainly clear skies and 70s for you later on this evening, and it looks like a nice weekend ahead with highs in the low 80s. That is your Friday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, but also I hope everyone stays safe this weekend. Just a reminder to stay weather aware, pay close attention to those alerts on your phone. They very well may save your life. So just pay close attention to those and take them seriously. And of course, I'll see you back here on Monday morning, which is St. Patrick's Day. And for those that are celebrating, happy St. Patrick's Day.